Oh my god, my glasses are look ugly. Oh no. I still deal with my glasses now. Oh man, 1 sec. Oh no, I still look ugly. Oh no. This is not good. Well, okay, yeah. Minecraft part 1. YouTube, why not? Yeah, survival, normal, leave all that. Okay. I got food as well, so if you hear me, or see me munching, it's probably on food. Audio, no, okay, 1 sec. I want to put my thing in the top left. So like, I don't know if you can see this right now, but maybe up there, and not wide, small, large, no, medium, wide, maybe medium's actually okay. No, brightness is well too bright. There maybe. Yeah, is that? Yeah, sorry. I think. Wait, hold on, did I just see something for speech to say message to spectators and spectators comments? Oh no, I don't want that. Comments to speech. Oh, okay. Comments are spoken when the system language is set to English United States. No, I don't want it. Oh my god, stream, why? Camera video, I don't. Oh wow. No, I don't. How do I get rid of this? Okay. I don't want a background, man. How do I? No, okay. Advanced sentence. I don't want a background, bro. This is not good. There we go. Let's go, boys. Okay, I found my face. I don't like this. Food. Okay. Well, now you wanna? Okay. My R2 button is has no friends. I also have comments to speech on. Okay, 1 sec. Hello? Yeah? No, no, no. What? Alright, that's what I thought I heard. Okay. Alright. Alright, bye. Okay, I am back. Yeah, okay. That was my dad just ringing. So I do have comments to speech on, so yeah. Oh my god, Josh, why you stream so much, bro? Okay, yeah, I wanna go back onto my main account now. Yeah, make sure subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Okay, Josh, big circle.
To the main channel, the channel in which for some reason I just disappear on and then come back, disappear again, and then come back.
Let's get
We're working on it. We really are working on it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are working on it. We're trying to improve. Lots of ideas down. I just need to get them done. Trying to change my whole mindset and how I just work, my whole workflow. Trying to work out a way where I can get consistent on this channel and be successful in doing a lot of sick ideas. Just got to do them, you know. Like I'm someone who can talk myself out of every idea that I have. Whether that's confidence, I don't know what that is. Or too busy, I don't know. But I need to work it out, and I'll get there. Trust me, we'll get there. But anyway, that's what this video is about. This video is obviously about assignment videos, which are the holiday concepts. Now, hopefully by now, all of you would have seen a video came out on Cyben recently called Cyben versus 200 Holiday Europe Edition video. Now, hopefully you guys all know what that concept is. Otherwise, you watch this video, then there's pretty no point in you being here because you won't have a clue what I am waffling on about. And trust me, I will waffle because I've not planned out this video. I went for the concept of let's sit down and just chat and try something new. So this is my G7X filming. This is my computer microphone here. I'm trying a new style on this channel, see how it goes. Because I do like these videos where like they're a bit more personable. But it's more personal, say. I'm talking, you're in my headspace a bit more, and it's more like a direct connection between here and here, opposed to like a bit more professional, but like an SLR, and it's a concept, and I don't really address you that much, I just kind of do the concept. So yeah, I like these videos. They always seem to go down well anyway, because they're just different and they're a bit more personal. So, last time we shot a video, which was Cyben $10,000 versus $100. Why can I not speak English? Cyben $10,000 versus $100 holiday. Now that one was shot in the UK. The good team went to a nice house, and the bad team, so to speak, went to the Easy Hotel in London. So to quickly break down what these videos are, the concept is simply I randomly choose two teams with an app. From that, the good team and the bad team, and then from there, they kind of like just go through the plan that I've given them. I book out a whole like trip and structure it all for them, and their job is to get their camera and just film it. That is simple, yeah. And film it together, and it makes it's a very impressive video half the time, as long as it's all planned out well. So yeah, let me just break it all down real quickly for you. Again, like last time, I'm going to show you how I planned it all, and talk through kind of mind spurts that I come out with whilst talking through it. Like I said, you would have seen back in March we did the first one, and it's currently on like 24 million views, which is ridiculous, which is great because it's like a whole new concept that we just tried out. It was in our list of ideas for a while, and we thought, you know what, let's just try it and take the risk and see how it does, because it's a whole new different style at the time for us of doing. And as you saw, the feedback was crazy on it. Interesting thing I don't think I covered before was it probably wasn't even going to be me planning it initially. It was going to be a team of 4 and a team of 3, and the concept was simply going to be somebody picked 2 random teams and we go on the trip. But I think as we got close to filming it, we was kind of like, hang on a second, like we're gonna need someone on the inside who knows what's going on, who knows about our channel and what people like, don't like, etc. So that kind of baton got passed on to me. I guess because typically I'm known for being pretty good when it comes to organisation, or it comes to management, or I do business based. They're like kind of like my fortes in life. That's the kind of 3 things I'm really good at. And I guess I'm a creative person. I'm not the greatest at showing it sometimes, but I'm very creative. I went to a creative university. That is what I'm good at. Business, creativity stuff. That's not even English. Luckily I did do English at uni. Organisation, because I just love spreadsheets. I love like schedules and calendars and like that stuff. I mean, that just sounds. I'm really just fitting the boring meme here, aren't I? I do it. I need to break out of this meme. I'm not boring, I swear. I don't think I am. Let's start with a couple of things. I tweeted this already, but I want to cover everything. So, I get a lot of praise and appreciation for these videos, which I greatly appreciate because obviously I work on it for a very, very long time. I'll break all that down at some point very soon, okay? Work on the whole structure and planning it, and that is stressful in itself, and making sure it goes well, because obviously all responsibility falls on me. That's me. It's not the guy's fault, it's my fault, because I have not planned it out properly. As long as I plan it out properly, everyone in that group is so talented that they'll be able to turn something, like, they can kind of polish a turd, realistically. As long as the turd ain't too bad, they'll polish it. First off, we go through thank yous. So, people you should send love to, I said it already on Twitter, I'll say it on here as well.
I like beds.
Con, who's editing this video right here, who's edited the first holiday, edited the road trip, edited this holiday video, the abroad one. Kid is, I mean, that sounds so bad. Kid? Sorry, Con, mate, you're not a kid. You're older than me. At that, mate. Everyone they own. Con's older than me, just so you know. But I went to University of Con, and yeah, he's incredibly talented. And when it comes to editing, like...
How did I just get 6 obsidian?
Somehow managed to turn exactly my vision into reality without me even telling him to do it. Which is why I think it just works so well.
Confused.
It's like a perfect teamwork there. So shout out to him, because he deserves a lot of props, because he worked on it a long, long time. I was actually working on my own channels, and he managed to do most of the edit without getting too much feedback from me. So shout out to him, because he makes them insane videos. Like, they're good, but he makes them insane. Obviously, when it comes to the footage itself, the edit together, it's great. But when you add content to that mix, and then you've got an insane video. The next thank you, many of you may not know, we have like a personal manager who's behind the scenes. We don't really like publicly show her. But she's someone who I work with. It's only one person, the whole management team. Simon aren't some company that have like 40 staff. There's one person who just helps us schedule things, plan things. And she's an absolute legend. So if you actually know who you are, she helps with like me liaising with companies. If I'm booking something, she'll book it all. So she deserves lots of props. Obviously, like, you can't give her props because you don't know where she is. But shout out to her anyway. I feel like you need to, I'm due to give her the props she deserves. And then on top of that, the final one is the guys. I feel like I get a lot of the credit, and the guys are ultimately the content, because without the guys, I can put a structure together, but that video could be awful. Those guys are also talented that put them in the camera, you put in the right environments, and they will always deliver. There's people like, I feel like I could put other people in a situation and they wouldn't deliver, but with these guys, I guess I know them so well as well, which helps. They always deliver, and then sometimes I can plan so many things out, and then generally who deliver the greatest content throughout it. Like Harry just gets drunk, jumps onto a car in a road trip, bangs his head. I can't plan for that. I didn't plan for that.
Jungle!
No!
That is weird.
Fucking bastard! Please tell me you had that. I got that. Harry! What the fuck? Harry! Are you alright? My camera's not there. Oh my god.
I don't like this Bruce Wham, so I'm just probably gonna find a new jungle. Already live in jungle. I'm not.
All I did was even the structure of getting drunk, which I know he would, giving him the right alcohol, which he likes. That's all I did, and put in a situation where he meets other guys and gets to be drunk and laugh at them. That was what I was kind of planned out. I didn't expect to go that far, you know. So shout out to the guys. I feel like they're legends, and a special shout out, of course, to the man, myth, legend that is Ethan, who has done 3 times bad in a row.
I hate to say that, we're on the good team.
So you're going to have your first good team experience.
I should hope so.
And I'm going to address this now as well, because I think that's the thing, one of the key parts as well. A lot of Ethan fans or people who are just like angry at me that I've messed him over 3 times in a row. So I want to clarify to you how this whole process works, just so you fully understand, and it's not like a quick 10-second piece. So ultimately, Ethan's luck is awful. So I'll show you. So basically, when I say we use an app, the app is called Decide Now. And this is the screen. I've got it ready for you. So it says Team Decider, and then it has everyone's names. So all I simply do is I click that button there, and it spins around in a wheel, and it will land someone's name. Once it does that, I then deactivate that person's name, and they are then emitted from the wheel. So that was Simon, right? Deactivate him. He's no longer appearing on that wheel. You see those 2 marks there? I spin it again, and that'll be his first teammate. So whoever those will be his first teammate, which I'll do. Might as well do it right now. Might as well do it, won't we? So we've got Harry. So we've got Simon, Harry. We find out the third person in that team, which will be, let me guess, JJ. It was Vic. So we've got Simon, Vic, Harry, and Toby, Ethan, and JJ. So they're the 2 teams. So let's say we assign Simon's team to the gold team. Gold and silver this time. So Simon's the gold team, and JJ is the silver team. So we've assigned 2 captains, so to speak. And then from there, once again, I would then go, you know what, okay, so let's choose gold team, Simon's team. I would then spin the wheel, and it would simply be a wheel filled with 20,200, 20,200, 200, 20,200, and so on and so forth. Whatever number that spins onto is the team that Simon would be on, because I've said our gold team. So say gold team on the top, and it will have all those different increments of money. Whatever one it lands on will simply be the team that they're going to be on, or whatever one they're going on. That is simply it. So, literally hand on heart, that I have to be legit with this, because that's one thing I said to the guys from the start. I think they trust me on that anyway. I said to them that I will always do it legit. I will never change it. The only way I'll ever change it is if the teams are identical. If the teams are identical, then I will do it again. And they are all on board with that. They fully accept that rule as well. They're happy with that rule. So yeah, Ethan had just got bad luck 3 times in a row. And literally, I spun Ethan that 3rd time, and I was like, you know what? I'm so tempted to go against myself here. Just I don't want him. I don't want to screw with my friend 3 times in a row. But then I also know that him being on a bad team 3 times in a row is great content, because he'll be there. Like, I've had the bad team 2 times in a row. There's no way it could happen 3 times in a row. Line the strike twice. So he'll build himself up, be excited, and he'll be brought down to reality when it's a bad team again. And he'll rage. Each raging is always funny, and I think he knows this.
Alright, well, thanks for easing the pain. Thanks for putting lube on my arsehole. Fuck you, Josh! I'm gonna start punching Vic.
No, there's always hope.
Simon!
There's hope.
Simon, put the camera down.
I'm going to prison in Benville.
I've had 3 in a row now, so that's me. I've striked out, Josh. Okay, I'm planning the next one. And guess what? You're first on the bad one, you shitter.
And then when one day he does get a good team, if he do it again, then I'm sure he'll be able to glow and he'll have a great time, even more so than he would have if he just got the good team first off. So yeah, that is a team process. That's simply it, very simple. And with that one, I did it so far in advance I had to, because I had to get the flights booked and stuff like that. So now we go on to actual locations and how we come up with the idea of the locations and why I picked what I did. From the get-go, my concept, so what I kind of do, I need to go through it I guess, is I kind of storyboard the whole idea. I kind of like the idea of multiple times of like, I don't storyboard it, I actually flowchart it. I kind of like say what I want I have two like charts either side, and I go through what they would be and what they kind of like align together. That's kind of confusing to explain. But simply, I wanted to kind of almost nav in between us in a way, or not nav, but just use it as inspiration. And I like the idea of them going to a lads' holiday type destination. So I had like Zante and Ayia Napa and Magaluf and Sunny Beach, Bulgaria down. And actually, Sunny Beach, Bulgaria is actually quite out there for me, because I've not been to it, but I've heard interesting things about it. But I thought that'd be funny, because I thought it'd just be like them to have like a very big party holiday, because it's so cheap. You can get like cheap alcohol, cheap flights, cheap hotel, because that's what they're advertised as really. They're lads' holidays, and that's what they are. So yeah, I was looking at Ayia Napa and Zante, but then I wasn't really sure. I was worried that by taking them to Zante, that I've been to Zante before, I know the age group, and typically you kind of find that when you go to Zante, you get like people anywhere from 16 to like 23. And then when you get once you're past 23, you kind of get everyone going to like Ibiza, or where else do you go? Saint-Tropez, Marbella. I guess they're more expensive, but Ibiza's the main one everyone goes to after that kind of age, realistically. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's, in people I know, that's what happens. I was worried that they would get recognised quite a fair amount, which would actually be great, but it would interrupt the filming process. And it wouldn't, I mean, it could make them great content, to be fair. They'd got drunk with like a bunch of people who knew who they was, and like they'd had like a whole pub crawl as a group. That'd been great, but I don't know, I wanted to find somewhere where they wouldn't be that recognised. And luckily, my mum come through and said, have you been to Benidorm before? Because she knows people who've been to Benidorm before, and they suggested that it was an old audience. And my mum came through and suggested that. I looked into it, and boy, she was right. So yeah, shout out to my mum for that one, because even though I know Vic, my mum is the reason why he went to Benidorm, not me. So when we went down, my mum suggested Benidorm, and I started looking into it on booking.com, whatever. So I was going through the hotels, and I was already looking at Saint-Tropez, Marbella. I went down to go on like one of those just typical Instagram like holidays. Mykonos, but I think Mykonos is like a bit too boring. I think they've done it before, and I think everyone like wouldn't be that exciting. But one of those like Instagram places where like people who have money go to, and it's just very obvious. And I was scrolling through booking.com, and I found Hotel Marbella, 1-star hotel. And from that point onwards, I was like, yep, that is it. That chose, literally, as soon as I saw Hotel Marbella, that chose it for me. Because I like the whole idea of the bad team is in Hotel Marbella, while the good team is in Marbella. And I think we kind of overlooked that in the edit, or not even that, actually. I guess the guys didn't care. The guys didn't care about it. Because I know Vic clocked on, like, oh, they're in Marbella. That's where they are. Like, oh, they're in Marbella. But I mean, I guess my troll didn't really work that well. It's just a funny troll, really. But I guess it didn't really click. But yeah, that basically firmed the decision for me. And then I actually started searching for villas in Marbella. And I found the one they stayed at, and I was kind of like set on it. As soon as I saw it, I was set on it because it was just ridiculous. That view of the mountain, having 3 pools, inside and outside, having a casino downstairs or blackjack table, and it just being so grand and different. As we know what, that's the one, and luckily we got it, and it was exactly as it was pictured. It was perfect. On top of that, just go back on where we like locations I was thinking of. If I wasn't going to do in between us, I was going to go for the really just like random place, like send them to a random city or farm.
I think I'll build my house.
Nowhere. Like imagine sending them to like I don't want to say a country without offending someone, so I'm not going to say a country. But just think of any, if you're at home, think of a destination in Europe that you probably wouldn't have thought about going to. That's where I would have sent them, and then found the worst place in that environment. But again, the key for me is because it's a holiday, and that's the whole point of it. I'm not trying to make it like a place where like it's boring or like it's like awful or like it's like holidays from hell. That's not the way it is, because it's still a $200 holiday, and I feel like it's offensive to try and suggest that could get you a good holiday. And with me, I ultimately like the concept in these videos being about that you can show that you can have a $20,000 holiday or a $200 holiday, and you can probably have more fun on the $200 holiday. Like, I like the idea of just showing that both sides can be fun in their own different aspects, and I like showing that no matter where you go in the world, you can have a great time. You have great company, or you might have great company. If you're on your own, you just gotta make friends. Like you can be anywhere in the world and you can have a good time on any budget. You just gotta be out there and just do these things, and it can happen for you. And you don't need to go on these like super expensive Instagram holidays that are like shoved down your throat all the time, or like I'm sure you follow different people on Instagram. I mean, we are bad ourselves because that's what we promote as well. Kind of fall into the same trap. But yeah, I like the idea of showing that you can be real, you can go anywhere in the world and have a great time. And it's like kind of like, okay, like we haven't got to go on some extravagant holiday to Las Vegas, we can just go to Benidorm and you have a great time. That's what I wanted to show. I think the guys did have a great time. I really think they did. I mean, other than the baby crying at the end, I think their holiday was, I think they had a great time, personally. They may say otherwise, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, they had a good time.
To Benidorm and fuck Ironton and fuck John.
Anyway, I've waffled on for quite a bit already, so let's actually get to the chronological part of the video. So, I told them to meet me at Gatwick North Terminal at like 10:15 a.m. Now, this is where it all starts, because I had to basically get through security by 11, so to speak, because I had a flight booked to Malaga as well, through EasyJet, to beat the guys to Malaga so I could get to a bit before them, so I could have a surprise of me surprising them. Now, I wanted to vlog that, but I was in a rush too much because obviously the guys turned up a little bit too late, which I allocated that time anyway. I knew that they had to be there by 10:30, 10:45, but I had to meet me like 10:15 because to give them time, because I knew there's like traffic on the way to Gatwick. It's always traffic in the morning on N25. The trains are never always on time. I mean, sometimes they are, sometimes I get lucky. So I didn't want to like run the risk of like one of them having like a slight delay could have messed up the whole video. So I didn't want to run that risk. So I said meet earlier, which is I think it's smart to do. Yeah, you have to have like these contingency plans just in case anything goes wrong. So yeah, what you'll see is I meet the two teams, all of them. I arrange the two teams, and then you'll see that they go into different locations, and I go upstairs and I film what has been the good team opening their envelopes, and I kind of like do a quick piece to camera. From there, I then turn around and run through security to get on my flight to Malaga to ensure that I get there and beat them. And there's a lot of different hard parts here, so you'll see that I always make a WhatsApp group for each team, and I knew that, or they share location with me as well, and I knew this was going to base something out here, because, so I do that so I can track where they are and kind of follow them, stalk them, which perfectly for a good team. But obviously I'm going to go offline, and normally they text me all day and go like, this, or they kind of like double check things with me, make sure they're doing the right thing. So obviously I'm going to have an envelope that just says do this. I know I fully understand what that means, but they might not fully understand what that means. So sometimes they text me and just like check, or call me and text, or call me, sorry, and just make sure that they are correct in what they're doing. So they knew I went offline, so they knew I was going somewhere, which is why I think you see Ethan like going, did Ethan say in the video? I think Ethan had a suspicion that I was flying to where they were flying to, Alicante. I think he had a suspicion because he was just like, I think he's going to come meet us. So I think that's why he thought he was on a good team, which was perfectly in the end for us, because there was no problems. I was worried they wasn't going to get on their flights, because obviously I booked their flights for them. I was worried, like, what if I'd made like an issue with the passport? What if I'd made an issue with anything else like that? There was all these worries that like, it could have gone wrong. And I was in the air. If it had gone wrong, like, anything, I don't know what happened. Like, what if, I don't know what I've done.
I don't know what I'm doing,
They would have called me and gone, well, he's not answering, so rip. So luckily, we got very lucky with that. So I get to Malaga, and I quickly rush off to the villa, which takes, like, for some reason, my time getting through the airport took forever. Whereas when they came through the airport, they were super quick. So my flight was an hour before their flight. They was only 15 minutes behind me when I arrived at the villa, even though my flight was an hour ahead of theirs. That's how much faster they got through the airport than me. And I was tracking that the whole time, like panicking, oh my god, like I'm gonna get to the villa, what if I don't meet the person who owns the villa, etc. Like what if that's not gonna be set up in time? Luckily they were all there ready for me. I got into the house, got myself a drink, and sprinted out to the outside, ready for them to come. And I could see where they was, but luckily I think they got held up like slightly by the security system to get the passports in. I think without that, they would have been like 5-10 minutes behind me tops. So that would have been a close call, I feel, because like by the time I actually introduced myself to people who own the house and stuff and got that all sorted out, it could have been a very close call. It wouldn't matter too much because I think I could have arrived after them and still surprised them. They still was in the house, got excited, done the house tour. It still would have worked. Then we go over to the bad team from there, which is obviously the purple team. So they were on the 5 PM flight. So I just love that troll of like being just making them go through an airport, and they kind of called it, which was strange. I'm surprised they did. I mean, that's the hard part, I guess, because
Hey yo,
I
who's
think
watching?
they kind of throw out a lot of ideas.
Comment
to me.
if you're watching me. I have speech to
Oh,
text
this would be
though.
funny, wouldn't it?
Well, hopefully we do. Yeah, if you're in, drop a text or something. Minecraft stream, because you know, we're cool. Building houses. Yeah. I have an idea for this house, I think. Should probably eat before I get down. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. He left. Play Fortnite, yup. Will I play Fortnite? I don't know. Could I play Fortnite? I don't know. If you want to see me playing Fortnite, go to my last stream, Jake. I literally got a dub, and I killed about 60 bots. It was funny. Oh my god. Yeah, 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 yeah. Why is my text to speech not working? Hold on. Comments to speech. Here we go. Do you wanna? Okay, one sec. I need to change my account management, confirmation. Why am I saying this out loud? I don't know. Yeah. I need to change it to United States. I don't know how to change my language. Sound screen? No. Sharing a broadcast? No. It's like in the nether because I can't sleep. Oh no. Is there a language team? No, okay. Account information. If it wants to load. No, you probably don't see that right now. Well, Jake, you don't, but yeah. Well, gender, what's all this stuff? Well, who asked me this? Personalized settings, no. Does anyone know how to change your language on PlayStation? PlayStation? I don't know. Why did I just... Okay. Oh my god. Okay, Jake, I see your comments. Noob. No, I want to watch live. Okay, Jake. Let me just stop my stream for you. Ring me on Snapchat and I'll start up a new Fortnite stream. Okay? It's because I know you're on your phone. Okay? Okay, everyone, because Jake wants to watch me play Fortnite, this stream's gonna end and I'm gonna start another one. Bye bye.